impact hero, right, compared to this draw.
The Aghanim Scepter, the silent as the grave effect coming into play. So curious to see if Zai makes it a fairly higher priority to go for that as bottom lane. But Tubman is going to go down. First blood will come out for the side of Xtreme Gaming. There you go. Crawling, plenty of it. Finally, we have. If this game goes really late, you never know. I mean, anything is open as far as a possibility, right? So. Luke's going to take some damage up here, by the way, as Boxy stomps in his face, but it's more plain. He's fine. YW with the response, dispels backwards.
Well, I mean, Boxy's the one who's going to get roughed up here, though, in a little bit too deep. He does get the Marcia in the end, courtesy of the Soul Assumption coming out from Zai. So, in the end, it is a 1-for-1 exchange. It has forced
a pretty easy escape for Mickey in the end. Now he also has that Astral Step, so ganking the Void Spirit is nearly an impossible task at this point in the game, it seems like. But bottom lane, speaking of ganking, it's going to be a 3-man gank coming out for Xtreme. Insania getting some response from Drow. Nice job with the disruption as well. The turn on the DY is, no, it's not going to be enough. Yes, it is in the end. Insania with the poison.
Just an annoying hero. I believe it's level 2 poison as well, so it's really going to start stacking up here. That's unfortunate. It almost feels like they're on the clock in their eyes, right? They want to get 6 first on the centaur, otherwise he gets pushed out of lane by the Drow. So I understand the pressure, but it's a little bit hard to find. However, the jump in, the stomp follow-up, beautiful turn, gets rid of the Drow. PYW makes sure the rotation isn't for nothing.
I level 7. He'll start heading towards the top lane, meet up with the Earthshake perhaps, and go for a play of sorts.
Yeah, I think one of the nice things about Drow is you can kind of offset some of that farm loss by just getting level 6, right? Because that's going to enable you to farm a little bit faster because you get those free stats. But not going to get 6 for free in this game, I'm afraid. PYW showing you exactly why Marcy is picked so bloody much, but the turnaround's going to come in. Nice drag back to simulate follow-up as well. A lot of damage here, but the Stampede able to break them off, and Boxy now turned upon here. Too much damage coming out from the Disco Pony. It's a double kill for Paparazzi, and that is exactly why Leshrac is a pain in the ass.
Well, yeah.
The person who they're going to find is the hardest kill possible for them. It's going to be Old 11 in the area.
Matoma Man. No, he's fine. Old 11. Yeah, speaking of being in the area, he's got plenty of backup, including this 3-player smoke for Xtreme, and they found Initiation. They find Shadow Demon. That's going to be a free kill. Can they get more?
A chase on in. Stampede comes through. Maybe they can find it. The toss back just in time. Matumba Man thought he was safe to get out, but XG just so quick and vicious on these counter rotations.
Mid lane? Nope, never mind. Combo, great, physical presence, especially of these auto attacks. Well, an item that's pretty good against that KP is a Crimson Guard. And sure enough, Centaur, he prioritized that understandably early on. He now has a Hooded Defiance as well. And this is a setup from XG. We got defense here at the tier 2.
Jump in. Centaur is going to be dragged in. Can't get away from Echo Slam follow-up. Looks beautiful, but not good enough. We'll at least get the eye, but they want Paparazzi. If the chase continues, they need to be careful about this, though. And Lou, you can see he's just going to front line, turn around on him, and push him away. So we'll get.
And
they might be though.
In a very defensive posture.
They just got the scan. Paparazzi's hesitant though. They don't see anyone out on the map, so they already knew the smoke was coming as a result of that. And now they have to contend with Old 11 leading the way. Oh, that shard you mentioned on Drow could be big here. Keith XG is if they can get on top of it. The jump is going to come in on the Leshrac. Looks like it should be a burst down with the turnaround. Echo Slam to try and stun around upon him, but Marcy, chase down on the side, is going to fall. And now Centaur will look to walk away. But here comes the turnaround. Morphly moves in, and Breaky, can he do this on his own?
I don't think he can. That was a very risky play right there. Lou is going to have to get back the Gustful Spirit that he has now. The amount of stuns, crowd control in general that Liquid has, these cores of Xtreme certainly could use that, and so he's working on it as we see Initiation here on Visage.
Jump in here. Looks like they should be able to get it easy, you'd think, but once again, Drow on the high ground, that damage coming out, the heal reduction just too much overwhelms them. Lou looked to run away, but it means he's going to be leaving some teammates behind. Ios dropped as well. Follow-up is looking good, and Liquid are clawing their way back into this game.
That Ags on Void Spirit is doing work. Now, as I say this, Mickey needs backup. He needs support. Can he get a disruption to dissimulate away? He'll dissimulate. He'll be fine. Paparazzi in pursuit. A fissure from Lou. It does connect from the Morphling. However, PYW went too far. The disruption save. It's not enough. He's down for 50 seconds. Doesn't have buyback. Down goes Shadow Demon. And Lou is going off on this Morphling now. Paparazzi, I suppose he's doing plenty too. The Pulse Nova active and using that BKB for the first time. Zai will Riot Player Smoke and wrap around. This could catch Liquid off guard. Now, Zai does have a familiar in front. try to protect them, but Old 11 looking for that opening. As soon as he sees somebody, he's going to be jumping in, catches the Visage, immediate gust comes out, the Crimson Guards put up as well. Marcy will jump in, but she got stunned immediately by the Fissure, and down she goes to Assimilate on forward. Centaur's locked out in the midst of the fight. He ain't tanky enough.
I'm going to back away now. He gets the Stampede out just before dying. DY should be able to escape the tree line. Maybe not. Can't get away quick enough. Too much damage and the control good. Liquid punished the attempt by XG, and courtesy has to be given credit rather giving across.
They're going in. They want to make this work. Iowa with the relocate out, but Lou setting his ground. Very strong center. Stomp Zai in the midst of it. Talking about being tanky. He's himself with Assault Kuros. Morphling now being locked down. Do they have enough lockdown to follow it up? Assimilate on top. No, he's going to use it to get out actually over here. We see last strike the Echo Slam finally happening. Not the biggest one of the century, but a little bit of damage from Boxy, but it ain't going to be enough. Liquid's falling now, and Xtreme pushing out. And they're also going to catch the Visage in the back. So they turn around, they realize Zai's still hanging around. It's going to be 4 dead. Shadow Demon, let's make it all 5. Double kill for Lou. That's it.
You know what? That's crazy, actually. Liquid looked like they found some momentum, some confidence after they got the BKB off.
Guess what? They're all going over.
Ambitious to go in so freely like this, but Zai feels like he can get him without being noticed, courtesy of the fact that he did get the Ags. So Silence the Grave, definitely a strong tool, but you can see XG looking for the back line, not able to find it. Stun comes out in the tomb, but Timberman does some follow-up damage here. The Silence as well. Centaur controlled, and no help on this dude whatsoever. He's going to get popped. PYW moving to the BKB, but feels irrelevant up against Matumbaman. He tries to stand his ground, but now with the assistance of Paparazzi, maybe he can do it. Matumbaman, BKB running out, needs to get out of here, but it looks like it's going to be a bit too much to bear. Will get popped, and it looks like XG may be in decent position here, but the buybacks will scare them away.
Yeah, both teams having to understand how they have to address this. And well, right now they're going to be maybe caught off guard. The smoke play. Boxy was lining up a Fissure, not going to happen, but they smoke up the other side. We got a clash.
We've seen the Shrike. We've been here before. Last time it didn't end well, but BKB at least comes out. It's going to be a Stampede chase in, but somehow the BKB able to back away. Follow through, at least find one. Shadow Demon down. Mike stunned for the moment, but able to back off. It's going to give a soft reset, and Matumbaman now looking to poke. XG may need to get out because the reinitiation comes through. Disco Pony gone. They're going to lose PYW as well. Matumbaman looks like he might forfeit his life to Lou, so it will be an exchange in the end, and one that actually now XG can take control of.
Yeah, buyback from Leshrac especially going to secure the fight for XG, and they really want this side. They initially of supporting Mickey and helping to keep him alive, and they kind of retreated. They did this fallback strategy after the Disco Pony, as you're saying, just ran at them with the BKB active. Scored, especially with the IO tethered up. You definitely do not want to fight into that. But as soon as it wore off, they turned, and speaking of turning, they're going to try to catch some Morphling off guard here with the lockdown. That's enough right there. What a blow up from the side of Team Liquid. Now they catch Leshrac. Can he get away?
He just pulled back. He can't afford to go down like this. This could cost them the whole game if they're not careful, but nice turnaround. The dieback comes out the other way. Beautiful jump by Old 11, gets rid of Mike, dead for 120 seconds, and they force Matumbaman to commit with his own buyback as well. They'll look to just get whoever they can out, because in the end, XG keep the key detail alive. Disco Pony lives to fight another day.
I don't know what to make of the results of these fights. I mean, especially with the...
There's a wraparound coming in. Team Liquid are smoked and on the prowl. Zai, of course, with that third bird, plenty of lockdown here. If you don't get the BKB off, you're pretty much dead. Stun comes out into 2, follow-up looking good as well. Morphling now in trouble, needs to get him out. BKB just in time. The reload pulls him away, though. Now Paparazzi in alone. Going to turn on the Boxy first, takes out the Shaker. Looks like it's going to be a soft reset coming out, but the jumping from Marcy trying to stick on top of Matumbaman. The toss back as well. He can't get out of here. He's stuck in the middle with Paparazzi, and Drought is now dead. That's a dieback on Matumbaman. XG just may have gotten control of the pit.
Look at that massive splitter. Finally, they kill the Visage again. There's a no buyback on him, and this is the big opener that XG was looking for with 2 dead on the side of G. And now they're trying to close out this game 1, KP.
50 seconds until Lee Zai is up to try and do some creep cutting, because it looks like Mike can't do it alone, and you can't even pray to Lord Jesus at this point, as XG are the one with multiple cheeses to work with. Neither support willing to die that easily. Stampede jumping comes through, and Insania will not even get to his fountain safely. Tier 4 soon to fall, and I think this game is going to be done. XG will be slowed down by the glyph, but with still 40 seconds without a drow, it looks like the Chinese team is going to win game 1 of this series. Although Boxy? Oh, no. No. Let's not delude ourselves here, folks.
Hey, it was flashy, but it ain't gonna result in much, and eventually result in his death. But the absolute is true. The GG's come out, and Game 1 is officially in the books here of this series to kick things off. So XG up 1-0 against Liquid.
The game has a lot of impact. It's a really good solution to the Pudge, like long term. There's a lot of heroes that
necessary, but for now, going to go for last hits under the tower.
I don't know, like you can't do it then, right? Because you've got level 3. This is meant to be a moment where you see now the gloves are off, but you just lost them on the courier, so it just doesn't work anymore. And DY, nice jump in there, caught away from the wave, no assistance coming. First blood drawn, and that's what I was waiting for, to see that kind of moment coming out. And
he's still doing good as well, and so I don't even know if you can necessarily say they're winning the laning phase. It's just a game throughout that, you know, becomes a little bit more of the factor. But we have some mid lane action once again as we're hitting 8 minutes. Snapfire, he could be in trouble.
Shackle can't pick up the invis. Stomp interrupts the stomp coming the other way and enables the kill on the snap. So good maneuver in there. XG once again prioritizing those runes and now looking to turn it into a kill into another one as Zai gets caught in the bot lane. 4 heroes surrounding him. Won't even get a chance to use the cool. Nice maneuvering out of XG.
Those are just those world-class moments that you just got to appreciate from top-tier Dota. A ability to chase after the axe, transition that perfectly into that farmed axe kill, as we've been stressing this game. I mean, again, they're going to let Zai do his thing until eventually, and that was that eventually, KP.
Yeah, exactly. It's that kind of feeling like you see the farm piece of cake, you look at it, you say you want to eat it. Like, oh, you want this piece of cake? I'm just going to eat it right in front of you there. As we're going to see Sharm get munched on. The bigger kills coming maybe top here. However, turnaround, Boxy. Before he could set up a kill, a little bit of miscoordination there. Matumba Man says, I'm helping, but not really.
Yeah, it's we've all been there. It's definitely a hook he certainly would want back, but to make a play off of this. But, well, okay, dismember.
Okay.
Not sure what the ultimate game plan is.
Oh, Tumbler Toy. There we go. That was the plan. Baited the team to rotate. We just weren't thinking in Matumba form. Waveform comes through, though. Oh, the stomp before he can get the mirrored one out. Follow-up still going to be there, courtesy of the cookie enabling them. Now, Shackles aren't going to come out quick enough. Matumba Man trapped in for the moment. Will eventually fall, but the setup is beautiful. 4 heroes are going to die on the side of XG, and all you had to lose was a Pudge.
I mean, you take that every day of the week. Even position 1, a 4-for-1. Absolutely a big fight for Team Link. Going to be on the tower. Got revealed as mentioned. They do not want to give this up.
This is very confident old 11 to stand here like this. Very risky as well. The one creep is what's saving him from risk here. They will be able to get the tower. Look to back up here. Hex going to come out. Jump in with the cool onto 2 from Zai. Wukong goes down. But the kiss is coming out. It's a kiss farewell to XG's members here. Old 11 moving in. Axe so ridiculously tanky in the midst of all this. All XG can do is retreat.
Big blink from Axe to start that off and allow the successful fight, for Team Liquid on top of the tower kill. And Monkey King, he got the Wukongs down, but it didn't matter as Mickey get the free kill on DY, and they're going to get another on Centaur. So even 2 more coming out of that. It felt like that should not have happened if you're XG, but it did. And what I mean by the XG scanned Liquid smoking over. So into the trees went Monkey King to scout it out, but Liquid didn't get close enough, so they weren't exposed. And now they're going for Roshan. We got a big clash coming out. Old 11, he's running in, KP.
He's going to get stunned up, slowed down, needs to get out of dodge quickly here. He used the Stampede a little bit too late, and he's going to die as a result. Nice play by Mika. He's going to follow up, moving in. The Wukongs doesn't give a damn. Zai's going to go down. Morph able to sidestep and chase onto PYW. Matumba Man still living through it all, has got the dismember, is here to play, will take out the MK, and Paparazzi alone versus the world here, and it looks like the world is going to brunt you down.
5,000 net worth lead Liquid is sitting on, but that's not going to deter XG from still feeling like they can play fairly aggressive posture. Is making the way up here to the top lane. Shadow Shaman is looking to finish.
That's going to be freebie. Oh, the hook! Matumba Man, he makes up for the earlier one, at least for a second, but not long enough. Stampede will come through. They will still kill off the ET. However, Kisses are coming in for some vengeance, and Old 11, because he's a Stampede already, he is just a slow slug waiting to be crushed by the boot of Mickey.
I mean, that's a case of save your teammate syndrome, and yes, you'd rather have your supports die for your Monkey and Chorus, and I guess it kind of goes back to what I said from the beginning, that they need to get the individual pickoffs. And it starts with a play like this of a 4-player smoke bottom.
Turn around. They are going to find Matumba Man to open up on, the tankiest member. Don't want to fully commit here. Just poke and prod and slowly take him down. It looks like he should be able to do so. Zai jumping in with the call going to come out though. And it looks like in the meantime, Mickey is stunned up. Wukong's going to be dropped down and Morphling needs to retreat. They at least kill off the IO, but now they're going to pay a price. Stuns are out once again on a Morph, and it looks like the mid laner of Liquid cannot get away.
It may took them a while to kill both the Pudge and the Morphling.
Oh my God, what is this? They're like, Morphling's up in 10. They actually forced the relo out from that. And they're going to go.
I mean, why? Yeah, of course they're going to go. They're going to try to body them away because IO, he's going to be relocating back in here in a second. Comes back in, and there's a dismember. So free kill.
Wow. I don't know. Like, it's impressive the way Liquid turned what should have been nothing into something, and now they are milking it. Once again, Centaur cannot move and play the game. No Stampede for 20, which means no way out of this pain.
I love it. The call into the pullback to the team support. It's so pretty to watch.
He's got another one.
Very well played. Is he going to get another? No, it's not cool.
Yeah,
the
he's
kiss is coming down, and he's dead. Yeah, he's dead. The kisses are enough. It's just kill after kill after kill. 3 in a row for Liquid, and now they're going for the tier 2.
What just happened? What just happened in this game? Liquid just lost the fight, bot. Just want to recall that for people. They just lost the fight, but it doesn't look like it. This is the Congo line of death out of XG, and they look like headless chickens.
I don't know why XG is even like that, right? Why is...
Reset and go in 10 seconds later. Smoke movement on the prowl, and it looks like Zai's going to lead the way in the high ground.
Get this Leshrac. BKB is going to be activated immediately, though, so to that point, yeah, he gets it off in time, and Zai wasn't able to call. It's a good job with the Sheik. Now the Shackle's locking. I'm Morphling in the midst of the Wukong man, and he's just dead. They couldn't keep him alive on the side of Liquid, and now it's in retreat mode. Zai, BKB's going to wear off soon. The chase is on for XG. The boundless strike on both, and both Axe and the other Titan will fall as well. That backfired big time.
And what timing as well. We're just 40 seconds out from Roche potentially coming out. So it might have actually lined up. Sorry, Breaky, he's getting there. The Roshan's almost in the box. We'll get him there by the second series. I love that Roshan. It's just a good piece. But no, so to kind of dissect the reasoning, in fact, we have to pause that because it might be a fight. Oh, the storm! Old 11 couldn't blink forward, but they'll at least find a kill on the snap. Looks like the rest of Liquid should get away. But back to that IO, because I think it's very important here. The reload plays look non-existent or bad simply because, like, if you pull yourself and another hero away from the fight, probably far away from the fight, Liquid have this style of draft that want to chase you, and they can very easily chase you and take you one by one. But right now, they're going to take 2. Jump in. Counter initiation, though.
Got the 1 kill immediately on the Shadow Shaman. He buys back quickly, though, and XG willing to fight this still. Mickey standing his ground, though, in the midst of this fight. But he right-clicked in, and there's that Matoma Man Pudge in the back lines, just creating that chaos. Takes out both the Leshrac and the Eye. The Wukong's put down, but it was so damn late, and honestly, not the greatest positioning. Morphling able to kind of skirt around it, but as I say this, he's now somewhat trapped in the wards, fighting up against Lulu, manning up, go for the kill on a Morphling, pulling those safe from Matoma Man. Is it over yet?
I take it back. Matoma Man, the Pudge does work. Mickey trying to move. Oh, pings came out. Immediate jump away. They know Axe is here, though, and they don't want to walk into him. Zai has been a permanent thorn on their side in this game so far. Old 11 looking to move in. Shiva's Matuma Man in with the jump. The Hex comes out to interrupt him, kissing the backline. Wukong's goes down. Stampede to try and reset and get a better position in here, but the Shaman still can't survive through it. Mickey looking for targets. Paparazzi running off to the side. Is going to stand his ground to fight, but Cooking to toss him away and out of range of the Monkey King. Stun interruption to the Splitter. Gets rid of MK. Paparazzi now in trouble. The Splitter follow-up from the Morphling shuts him down, and Liquid are dominating this fight.
That Earth Splitter, absolutely crazy damage. The natural order effect certainly kicking in as well from the other.
You could justify Midas to be getting these neutrals quicker, but I want to highlight something for all those people in my pub games that haven't learned yet. Look at this. 2 games in, some of the best players in the world, not a single Midas breaky. Can we get over this in our pub games, please?
Don't get ahead of yourself. There's going to be Midases plenty in this event.
Oh my god, this is so furious. BYW. This is infuriating right now. Mickey moves in, stun comes out, the Shrek stuck on the spot for half the Stampede, gets the BKB out, but it's too little too late. Liquid are just out of control in this game, and XG have no way to recover these fights.
It's just, he's just dead, and this is, yeah, Liquid is making a statement here in game number 2 right now. Old 11, he'll be fine at least, but It's
GG.
over. Yeah, GG. That's it. And this is going to finish in a tied series, of course, 2-game series. So that's it between these two teams.